Alright, here we go. Doing a recording of Final Fantasy XII New Game Plus run. I've got all characters super overpowered. Playing PC version that has all level 90 characters. And I have all maxed out license points. Well, I used a little bit of them to fill out these boards, but that's beside the point. So I have all gambits. What's wrong with it? So I have max out money. I love PC version. Look at this. I can just be like max LP, max kill. Anyways, let's talk to these people. See what's up. Destroyed the Avion. Yep, killed the Avion. Amazing. I've never seen such a magnificent structure. Looks like some sort of tomb. The wealth that would take the bill, such as the king for the treasure. So, and a horde of ravenous monsters on the fountain. Me, I value life over the regular flora. But should you find something, I'm sure I could persuade the part of a few guild for it. If you need all, of course, I'm your man. I think I have everything. I already bought all the crap I could from you. Okay, fast forward. I'm trying to remember if there's something outside of here. I played this game originally on the PlayStation 2 US release. Ooh, got an achievement. Must be the walking achievement. Yeah, I played the original US version years ago. I love Final Fantasy XII. It's probably my favorite Final Fantasy. Truth be told. Touch device. Honestly, revisiting this one. You know, I've played Final Fantasy XV on the Xbox. Final Fantasy XV on PC is going to come out soon. Not that hyped for it. Not that excited. I think 12 is one of the best. Oh, what was that thing? Contraption you find in all the most rudimentary ancient ruin. One touch and off you rust to the you know not where. The finer points of their operation elude me, but they're handy all the same. What more need a sky pirate now? Kids are like, oh shit. Anyways, I was saying this is my favorite Final Fantasy by far. Especially with the updates they made to this re-release. Especially on PC. Oh, I mean look at this, 29:9 support. Playing this at a full ultra-wide high def. I forget. Oh yeah, doesn't he chase you down once you start going down the thing here? Am I remembering this right? It's been years. Oh god, must have played the original when I was like 15 and oh wait. Let's see. Didn't 12 come out 10 years ago? So 12's 10 years ago. So yeah, that has to be I was 14. Well, I was 15, because I'm 25 now. Never mind, I was right the first time. Yep, I was totally right. He comes chasing after you. Here he comes. So, with me being so overleveled, I know you're supposed to run away here. I wonder if I can just kill him. Let's try it.
Fight or run? We better decide fast.
I'm gonna fight. I wasn't ever able to kill him before, so let's kill him. Oh, look at that health meter. He's actually stronger than the Avion outside. Uh-oh. He put me in the X zone. X Factor. trash. How the hell do I care off in the X zone? Yeah, good job everyone. Your friend is casted off to another dimension. Good job. Yep. Let's pose and look cool. Come on. There we go, cool. Yeah, I played this originally when I was 15, man. How the fuck are you supposed to cure X Zone or whatever the fuck it is? Hidden Jewel. What's this do? Diad's third, come the one unto the other. I guess I'll touch it. Read this one more time. Guard we his tomb, Diad's third, come the one unto the other. I get it. I guess I'm supposed to do something with it later on. Why do I keep going down this way? How in the world am I supposed to... I guess I'll just take her out of my party for now. Oh, I keep hitting the damn keyboard by accident. That's the one thing that I wish was better about this game. It has pretty good mouse keyboard support. Better than most ports on the PC, but I do wish it was better. I'll play as my favorite samurai baby. She got that katana and that bootay. I love Fran. Favorite characters. Look at that bootay. Is he back? He's back. I'm gonna kill him again.
The wall comes. We must be quick. Together we can bring it down.
I forgot you have to fight him anyways. I totally forgot you have to do this. Come on, baby. Damn. I wonder if this one's as strong as the other one. Yep, I know. Yep, thank you. Thank you, yep. Come on. I know I'm cheating, yep. I know, thank you for telling me. Yep. Nothing behind this one, huh? I wonder if I can touch that jewel now, what happens? It's been so long. I never found out what touching what that jewel's supposed to do, because I never beat him. Back on the PlayStation 2. I could never be high level enough. Oh, now it does something. Ooh, look at that! Maybe I did do that. Because that seems familiar. It seems really familiar. Going down these steps today. Did I not do this? I don't remember. This is pretty sweet though. Let me see. Ooh, oh, this isn't even on the map, is it? Ooh. What I have? Tab. Ooh. Very nifty. So I guess you gotta go defeat the second demon wall and come back to that one. It's a jewel and then you can activate it. Now where does this go? Is this gonna be like a treasure room or something? No. Is this just a shortcut? Son of a bitch. Oh, that must be the other door. Fuck him up, Fran. That's right. Hit him, Fran. Fran's one of my favorite characters. I really wish Square would revisit this battle system. It's so good. I don't care what people say that, oh, it's for lazy man's Final Fantasy. You don't have to do anything. That makes it good. I can just hit up on the controller and do. Like, you know how old it gets to constantly have to select attack, 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 attack. Oh, there's a treasure here. Like, that shit gets old so fast. Even playing through Final Fantasy 15, like, there were so many weak enemies I was just constantly like, hold the B button. Scathe mode. I think that's a status effect. Let me see real fast. There it is. Massive damage, yep. It's not a status effect, but it's consumable. Like, seriously, it's just so nice. Especially on PC, now I can just take it windowed and put it on one side of my screen. Oh, it's so awesome. Just watch something, turn the music down on the game, fight a boss or something. I'm really just doing this because I want to go back and fight the Aeons. And then maybe after I finish this playthrough, I'll go do the trial mode. As soon as I heard this game was out on PC, I was like, oh, buy it up. Love this game, it's so good. Oh, I hit shift by accident. Yeah, that's one of my few gripes with this, is I wish it had a little bit better keyboard mouse implementation. It's really good for what it is, but that's the thing, you know, it's like the game is supposed to control like an MMO, and it does. It feels like a single player MMO, but you know, they pretty much just had to take the console controls, PlayStation 2 controls, and just translate them to mouse and keyboard. Which they did a pretty good job with, admittedly. A lot of games, they fall very short of that. You're basically forced into using a controller. Like right now, I'm using a mouse and keyboard. I have a Logitech MMO mouse. I forget what it's called. It's the one that's got like, one of the ones that's got like 12 buttons all on the side. I have it mapped to different keys on it. Bring on my on-screen keyboard. There you go. That's all the controls. Very, very useful. Yep. And that's useful too, especially on a console port to PC. I wish all games did that. Like, there's so many buttons on a keyboard. There's no reason you can't have a key map to just bring up the controls on screen. Especially when you're first starting to play, you're really trying to figure out how everything works. It's this cutscene, I can't remember this one. This is just going to be a panning shot of the tomb. How big it is. It's like the scene in Harry Potter when he first goes into the school, Hogwarts. He looks up and all the stairs are moving and shit. Oh,
incredible.
So nope, I'm gonna shut up.
It wounds me to look on as they pillage so solemn a place.
Yet without help, you and I are as nothing. Is this not so? He thinks ever and always on his own profit. Assure him of it and he shall remain true to our cause.
I do not share your majesty's trust.
We will continue this later. Now we should concern ourselves with finding the Dawn Shard. It sleeps in waiting, somewhere deep within.
How can you be certain?
I can hear its call.
There we go. Fuck you, Vossler. Balthier and fucking Fran are the best characters ever. Never would just do it just to solely profit. They're good people. Actually, it takes me on another point I was just thinking about. Got the map. Do I want to activate this, or do I want to... Let's try going down first. I can always come back up. Anyways, that brings me on another point that I love about this game. Its characters are just so good. Granted, there are exceptions to this rule, but for the majority of the characters, they are very, very good. So I must hit off a trap. The only characters I can't stand, well, I shouldn't say I can't stand, they're not terrible, they add nothing to the story really. But the only ones I can't stand are the first ones you're introduced to as playable characters, Vaughn and Penelo. God. Like, seriously, I wish they could have wrote in some better characters than the two of them. They serve no purpose. What was that? What the hell did I just get? It's not an ability. Is that an accessory? I have no idea what I got. What's this? Oh yeah, attack only available when blind. I haven't got a chance to use that yet. I need to use that. But yeah, the characters in this game are just, they're so good. I mean, Vaughn and Penelo being the big exceptions. You know, because honestly, if you step back, look at the entire plot of the game, you know, story of Princess Ash and how she's trying to fight back against the Empire, reclaim the homeland of Dalmasca, and all this other shit, you know, like, if you just subtracted Vaughn and you found a new way, like a different way to introduce the story to people, like maybe instead of having Vaughn, you know, have a botched heist with Balthier and Fran inside the royal palace at the beginning of the game, maybe instead you get to be part of like Vossler and Ash's Rebel Alliance. I mean, maybe Square just really wanted to. What's it supposed to do? Luminous Crimson Touch Jewel? What happens? Oh, sweet. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Maybe they just really wanted to. Whoa. Oh, these guys. I totally forgot about these guys. Two-headed, two-faced type dudes. Crazy as hell. Hear him up. Maybe they just really wanted that whole Ash is actually alive thing, and in the spoilers, I guess, if people haven't played Final Fantasy 12, I should keep my mouth shut, I suppose. But guess what? Ash is alive. You find out like within the first 2 hours, so I guess it's not that bad. and the game heavily hints towards it anyway, so it's not like, you know, I'm being a huge dick about it. Anyways, oh, should I try hit this waystone? I'm gonna try hit this waystone. But yeah, they really had no reason to write in Vaughn and Penelo, because at this point in the game, so basically what I did was, I started the game, okay, this takes me back here, touch device. Basically what I did in this game was, I just, since I realized I could just do quadruple speed fast forward, which is what I have on now, I could, you know, just fast forward through the game, get to the part where start New Game Plus. PC version lets you apparently start New Game Plus right away, which the PlayStation 4 version did. You had to beat the game at least once first, which is stupid. Like, whatever. Anyways, so I just did quadruple speed. Start all the characters out at level 90. Doesn't really give you a choice, you just hit New Game Plus and it does it. And I hurried up and got to the part where they get the party together, so I could actually pick all the licenses for everybody, what jobs I wanted them to do. Because it's easier to do once you have everyone together. You can think more about, like, okay, I want this person to be a healer, I want this person to be, you know, DPS or whatever, attacker, whatever it is. You could do shit like that. So I did that. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I think I'm just rambling at this point. There's a lot of these guys here right now. Fuck you and your blizzard. You can cast some shit. Oh, Vossler, thank you. That's another interesting thing. When you start New Game Plus, you know, I was wondering if the guest characters you get would be at level 92. Nope. Turns out, they are. Levels them all up. Every character you get starts at level 90. So I'm hoping I can reach level 99. I think that's the max level. Pretty sure it is. By the time I get to, you know, final boss and I start fighting the Aeons and shit. Espers or whatever they call them in this game. Is this the door it came out through? I just might have went backwards. Did I go backwards? See, that's the great thing about this game. It's so easy to get lost in, but with all these new features in the game, you know, like the quad speed, double speed, makes it so much easier if you fuck up. It's just like, I don't care, it's fine. I'll move so fast, I'll just, yeah. I'll move so fast that I'll just, hurry it up and go by. How do we get the other half to sink into the floor? I must be going. Feels like I'm just going the wrong way again, but it can't be. Oh, so yeah, what I was saying, I do want to touch back on talking about the characters, because I really do feel like they are one of the strongest points for this game. I really enjoy the story of Princess Ashe and her trying to come back to salvage her kingdom against the Arcadian Empire. And I just think it's a really strong story, especially compared to even just recent Final Fantasies. Like, you know, I know some people like Final Fantasy XIII's main character Lightning. You know, I think she was alright, but I do think that there was a lot of very over-the-top, serious, like, brooding, constant, you know, have to do this. Whereas with Ash and the rest of the characters, Ash is probably the most serious character. And that's saying something, especially compared to characters in recent Final Fantasies. Like, you know, playing something like 15 was cool and all. Where you have this big, like, bro fest, bro trip, with all your buddies. It's like, yeah, let's go do, you know, save the fucking princess and the kingdom and shit. But I think this one was cooler in the fact that, you know, it still felt like a big adventure, a big journey. It really just take me back. It must be. Or am I just going? Okay, I am going around circles. Okay, so now I know what I'm doing. Sorry, it's actually a lot harder to talk and play a game at the same time than one would think. Anyways, but let me go this way. Yeah, it's just it's just really good compared to more recent ones. Granted, I haven't played a lot of the older Final Fantasies myself. I think the oldest one I ever played, mind you, I'm 25 years old. Now, yes, the older Final Fantasies did exist when I was a teenager and when I was younger than that. I just never really played them. In fact, probably the first one I really played a lot of, like I really got introduced to the world, was Final Fantasy X, which I feel like 10 was pretty good too. Not one of those ones I would like to go back and play. I actually do have the HD remaster on PC as well, and honestly, after I bought it, I never picked it up and really played it, but you know, as soon as I bought this one, I started playing it right away. And that just goes to show you how good this game is, at least to me. You know, it might be partly nostalgia for me, because I did really enjoy this game a lot. But it makes it so easy to just play, like, you know, especially when it's on PC and all that. Oh, die, you ghost, specter, whatever thing you are. Anyways. Like, hit that by accident. How do I keep hitting that switches? Why do I keep hitting that switches party leader? E? I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm hitting. It doesn't matter. Oh, sorry. I know I keep putting out half-finished thoughts and half-finished things. I'm a little tired, honestly. I have to go to work over tonight here, and you know, just kind of trying to enjoy myself before I have to go into work. And you know, I figured just gonna start King Raithwall's tomb. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna record myself, and you know, every once in a while we can do these things. They're kind of fun. A green one. Southfall. Touch Jewel. And I'm sure there's gonna be more skellies showing up, trying to kill me. Yep. Oh, ghosts this time, not skellies. Killed them within 5 seconds. skellies. So, just to kind of put a pin on, kind of put the final nail in the coffin on my discussion about characters in Final Fantasy XII, but I think that, you know, I think that one of the best things about it is the fact that it does something similar to what Final Fantasy X did, whereas it takes basically the damsel in distress, whereas in 10 you had Yuna, you know, and Titus had, I really, truthfully, I don't remember a lot from Final Fantasy X. Like I said, some of those ones I never really went back and replayed through. Maybe I should replay it. Maybe it's probably better than I remember. Sorry for the baby crying in the background. It's my nephew. Don't worry, my sister's taking care of him. I'm not being neglectful. But yeah, I just feel like it's always a really, if you can write it in, I always think it's a really good idea to make like the princess character or whatever, you know, a main character in your story, anything. Like, that's one of the things that really kind of bugged me about playing through 15. Yeah, 15 was a lot of fun. There was a lot of cool stuff that happened. There were strong female characters. They had the one girl who worked with the Empire, and then she left them. I forget what her name was. She was the one with the, well, granted, she still had, like, armor that basically showed, you know, left nothing hidden, and used that big-ass spear. She was cool as shit. I always liked, you know, when she was in the party, I wish there was a way to keep her in the party. I kind of enjoyed her more than some of the guys, truth be told. But, I just, you know, I just think it's a really good idea if you can write those in. Like, just look at, a lot of people like I was saying, a lot of people like 15, but the thing is, 15 doesn't have a lot of really good female characters, I feel like. I'm not saying every game has to have it, but if you can fit it in, you know, I feel like it makes a stronger thing. Like, one of the things that bothered me is the fact that the princess, like, barely ever shows, you know, her face in the story, and in 15, like, you know, you constantly go around the story and they're like, oh, Noctis is, you know, bride-to-be and all this shit, like, blah, blah, and I'm like, why am I supposed to give a fuck about this bitch? Like, I don't know anything about her. I haven't seen her do a single good deed. She's the Oracle, and, like, you know, she's just the fucking, what's supposed to be the Pope or some shit, like, you know, people give a shit about the Pope because he's supposed to actually go around and do good shit, like, you know, in real life, of course, but in a game universe, like, at least to me, you have to display that sort of, you have to display, like, why should I give a fuck about this character? Why? Like, are they actually a decent human being or something? Or, you know, are they actually genuinely a nice person or something? Like, why should I give a fuck about the Oracle? I get it that it's Noctis' bride-to-be. I'm going around circles, aren't I? Yep. I get that it's Noctis' bride-to-be and all that, yada yada yada, and he was childhood friends with the girl, and they have like a few flashback scenes where like, oh, it's so cute, you know, look at them, look over the fucking book and shit. But it's like, come on now, like, why am I really supposed to give a fuck about this girl? You gave me really no reasons to. And then, you know, at the end when she like, you know, when she basically like ends up dying or whatever. I think that's what happens in the game. 15 spoiler alert. I'm very sorry. If I just spoiled that one's actually at the end of the game. So yeah, that might actually be a spoiler. Where do I go? Yeah, I'm supposed to go down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't really give a fuck. At the end of the game, though, continuing the whole Final Fantasy 15 spoiler, you know, don't listen, I guess, if you never played it. But yeah, at the end of it, when like they have that scene where Noctis and the other three guys are Ignis and Prompto, and you know they're all getting ready to go into the city and liberate it after all those years. Like, I was like, that's really cool. Like, that's super cool. Sorry, I keep yawning. I need to take a quick drink. Hang on a sec. Alright. So, yeah, like that really touched me. That was like, man, that's a really good scene right there. But where the pestle was over here. Is there anything extra I can get? I got itchy nose. Oh wait, cutscene. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Fog? Underground?
Not fog. Mist.
You can see the mist with your eyes?
Where it is thick enough, you may. The nether runs deep in this place.
So, is the mist dangerous?
Yes, but it is also an aid. A dense mist allows the working of powerful magics.
I'll keep that in mind. Can't count on Vaughn to keep track of these things. That's for sure.
Yeah, maybe you should have wrote in different characters, Square. Let me see where this goes real quick. Oh. This probably goes to the other one, doesn't it? Yep. I'm out. Let's go. So I think I'm supposed to go back to that main waystone now. Blood sword. Ooh, isn't that one of the best swords you can get at this point? I think I have it set up. Oh no. I'll get some sap though. What's he got equipped? Lohengrin. That doesn't have any bonus effects. Yeah, I'll give Bosch the blood sword, unless someone else can equip it. Oh, What the? Looks like that dot there saying that she can equip it. Fran can equip it too. Whatever. Alright, you get the blood sword. Still playing as my baby girl. My baby. There we go. Sorry, I was trying to figure out where to go. It really is difficult to talk and play at the same time. I'm trying to like think about what your thoughts are. It was Belios. If I remember right, I think I read somewhere that at this point, after you beat Belios, you can get a second license. So that's basically where I wanted to get to. Yes, that's fine.
This is a couple of my things. They're wet.
That's fine.
I didn't throw them in the dryer.
Got Belios.
In vainglory they arose, shouting challenges at the gods, but prevail they did not. Their doom it was to walk the mist until time's end. A legend of the Nemo.
My family tells a story of the Dynast King and an Esper. The story goes that in his youth, the Dynast King defeated a mighty Gigas, for which the gods took heed of him.
There we go.
Thereafter,
Sorry
it was
about
ever
that.
bound to him in thraldom.
So, all this time it's been here guarding the Dynast King's treasure?
Not so. The Esper is the Dynast King's treasure.
That's your treasure?
In this Esper we now command rests a power whose worth is beyond any measure.
Is that so? Call me old-fashioned, but I was hoping for a treasure whose worth we could measure.
Balthier's the best. He cracks me up. Oh sweet, I got shades of black. Okay, just gonna use that. Sorry about muting there before, guys. I had an interruption there. Yeah, I beat Belios. Did what I wanted to do. Only one character can obtain this license. Be removed from boards of all other characters. The second board license has been added to the license board. Characters who have earned a second license can access an additional license board. Okay. So that's how it is. I have to get... Sweet. That's awesome. Alright, I'll have to think about that a little bit here. Anyways, who knows? I might not upload this recording. Let's at least watch this part together. This is the end of the Tomb of Raithwall dungeon. Is my girl still in? Really should have her in the party. Who do I take out upon? Here, pussy. Let's play as Ash. I like Ash. Tiny hull destroyer. Okay, that takes me back. Hey, let's watch this part. We're at the throne. The Dawn Shard, yay! We did it.
What's wrong?
Your Majesty, we must go.
What?
Rossler. Isn't that his name, Rossler? Pretty sure it is.
Rassler.
Yep, I remembered. Oh, I do this shit too at Vaughn. It's Rossler.
You will be avenged.
Sweet! Got the Dawn Shard. Is there anything else back here? No, can't go back there. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna use the Waystone. Get the fudge out of here. Alright everybody, well, that's Tomb of Raithwall. Pretty simple dungeon. I mean, it's pretty much the first one the game throws you into, so... Well, it's not really. It has the sewage before. I didn't start recording.